So India's nuclear doctrine. To begin with, there are two things here. Two things happen. One, India launched the fourth nuclear ballistic missile submarine. It's called SSBN in short parlance, Ship Submersible Ballistic Nuclear. So these are essentially meant for launching nuclear warheads through missiles under the nuclear doctrine. All the P5 countries have that, or the nuclear 5 countries have that. And India already has two submarines. The first one is Arigat, which was built under called the ATV program, Advanced Technology Vehicle Program, VESEL program, and commissioned in 2016, the first one. It took a long time. It took a few decades, in fact, a lot of technological challenges, but overcoming all that, the INS Arihant is about 6,000 tons, smaller than the global standard in that sense. It was more of a technology demonstrator for all practical purposes. The second one was launched in December 24. And both of them have similar dimensions, a similar reactor. They used pressurized light water reactor, enriched uranium. And the third one, Aridhman, was launched sometime back and is in fact is an advanced stage of trials, ready to be commissioned or expected to be commissioned in the next few months. So that will kind of build a certain 3 submarines, essentially, is said to have one platform on station at any point of time. You need at least 3 platforms, for example, ships or aircraft or anything. Why? One is in maintenance, one is going in, other is coming out, for the turnaround times and rotations. Broadly, in a mix used in various contexts in the military parlance, 3 platforms. So that will ensure that. And that said, the S4, that third one is called the S4, and the one launched now is called the S4 Star. These are slightly bigger than the first 2 ones, and they also carry more missiles and bigger missiles. More room, essentially they have more missile compartment. The space has gone up. Work has also commenced on the 5th one. And this series, the Arihant series, plans to have 6 SSBNs in place as part of the India's nuclear doctrine. So that's it. What is the second one, which also goes along with this? That's the submarine-launched ballistic missile. Again, the nuclear submarine launched them. That's only means to deliver a nuclear warhead for a submarine. And the one tested is called K4, named after former president and renowned scientist Abdul Kalam. It's a range of 3,500 kilometers. The first one, the original one, which is currently on Arihant, is 750 kilometers, which is quite limiting because the platform has to go much closer to the adversary's coastline to launch the missile. 3,500 kilometers gives you that standoff range. You can be far off in your waters or somewhere in international waters, launch the missile and move away. In case of second nuclear strike. Second, in the sense, if there is a primary nuclear strike on India, then Indian nuclear doctrine kicks in. So India espouses the no first use, the promulgated doctrine, and also says it will maintain a minimum credible deterrence and an assured second strike capability. So that if someone was to hit India first, India reserves the right to respond with a counter-nuclear strike. So that's where it is. And let's get on to the next one. And just a quick point here. There are also there's also a strategic nuclear submarine program as well, which we touched upon in the past very briefly. That's a separate program that's called SSN. That's also going on parallelly. India is building its own SSNs. There was a recent approval for 2 SSNs. So that's the first of them is expected to be ready by 2036, 37. So that's the other track.